Okay, girls, so we have 4 divided by x equals 3 divided by 7. Or 4x is equal to 3 sevenths. And you might be thinking, oh, how am I going to solve this? Now, we can do it a long way, but we can use something of what we learned last lesson about that to undo a fraction, we just have to multiply by its reciprocal. So we're going to use, if 4 divided by x is equal to 3 divided by 7, then x divided by 4, I just use the reciprocal, has to be equal to 7 divided by 3. And suddenly it becomes easier to solve. How do we do this? Then I have to times both sides by 4. This means that x is going to be equal to, did I flip the, yeah, so this is going to be equal to 28 over 3. Agree? Wonderful. Now, we're going to check our answer with this one because you might not be convinced of my answer. Remember that when we're checking our answers, we have to do left-hand side has to be equal to right-hand side. Okay? So I'm going to write my equation that I had at the beginning, the original one. That's why I always would like to write my original equation in red, so I know where I have to start. Okay, and then we're going to divide it into 2 parts. The left-hand side from the equal sign and the right-hand side for the equal sign. If when I finish working, I find that my left-hand side is equal to my right-hand side, then my answer is correct. If it doesn't, then that means that the answer is not correct. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 divided by x. What is x? 28 over 3. You might be thinking, why, Miss Ochoa, why are you doing this to me? You don't like this, right, girls? But this is only 4 divided by 28 over 3. How do we solve equation? Notice that I'm working downwards on the left-hand side. How do we solve division of fractions? So what do? We have to times it by the reciprocal, or what you learn in year 7, stay, change, flip. So we do 4 times flip, or the reciprocal, which is going to be 3 over 28. Wonderful. When I do that, what do I find? 4 and 28 can be simplified because this one is 1 and this one will become 7. That means that on the left-hand side, I have 3 sevens. I'm just going to extend my drawings that I had here. So this one is this part. Agree? And then what do I have on the right-hand side? What do I have left on the right-hand side? I'm just going to extend it as well. So in the right-hand side, in this case, I didn't have to do any operation. So what do I have left on the right-hand side? Just 3 over 7. That means 3 over 7 is equal to 3 over 7. Therefore, my answer was correct. Okay? So this is a more efficient way to solve this type of equations. Wonderful. I'm going to continue with the notes that I gave you on our last lesson. Okay, girls? Wonderful.